rock and roll guy called Homme. You heard of him?
Yeah, I heard of him.
He's pretty good, man.
Yeah. How have you been since the last?
Okay. Yeah, good. Thanks. Yeah. Where are you now?
I'm at home.
In LA? Oh, hey.
That's Camille.
Hi, Home.
We're playing.
All right.
He's good.
Hey.
Hi.
Hey there.
Homework.
Right. Okay, man. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And yeah, man, and thanks for doing the track. I know I've thanked you already, but I'll thank you in public. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been busy? Last time I talked, you were just watching telly.
Yeah, I came to LA. I'm in LA now.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So we came here, and I've been doing just various things, seeing people. Because now, you know, you can actually see people. Yeah.
Are you vaccinated? I'm not vaccinated.
Yeah, I'm vaccinated.
All right,
Double Pfizer.
You doubled the Pfizer?
Double Pfizer, right there, man.
Right here, right there?
Yeah.
Well, you got enough.
You know,
Now I can just hug you when I see you next.
are you going to get vaccinated?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, I mean, you know, I don't think it's a big deal. But it's nice because then you can kind of hang with people, strangers or whatever, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so used to just being here.
Yeah.
These two, and the third one. I'm not sure I'm ready to go anywhere anymore.
I know. I know, that's the thing. Yeah, during the first lockdown last year, I was locked down with my daughter Mary and her kids. So that meant, you know, I was locked down with like 4 of my grandkids.
I know
and my
Mary.
daughter and her.
I've shot some pics with Mary.
Yeah, you know Mary.
We've run around the valley together.
Yeah.
It's really weird when I was all dressed up in a suit, but then I was train tracks in Burbank.
Yeah.
So everyone that drove by was like, "What the hell is going on?" You know, it's like, you know. So I've spent some time with Mary. Yeah, she's great.
She's a sweetheart. So it was lovely, you know, being locked down with her because, you know, once they leave home and they have their own kids, you get to see them occasionally, but you don't live with them anymore.
Yeah.
So suddenly this is a good excuse to be living with my kids and my kid and the grandchildren.
How's Nance?
So,
How's Nance?
She's lovely, thanks, man. Yeah, she's enjoying it. We're in LA. We're seeing some friends. Saw Ringo last night.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, great. They've Peter Jackson, the director, has made a film using footage of the Beatles from the Let It Be period. So that's like 69 or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's taken it and he's restored the film, so it looks like really good quality. But it's us aged, I don't know, 20s or something, whatever we were.
Right. He's been doing a lot.
20.
Did you see that World War I stuff he did too?
Yeah.
That was incredible. That was incredible.
He's got a great little facility down in New Zealand.
I've been there.
That's super state of the art.
Yeah.
And so it's really good. I'm excited about it. You know, it's raw because it's us working, and you know, so you're hearing the songs, but you know, somebody might be playing something, and it's not like a performance. There's somebody's, you know, doing the riff from Get Back, and somebody else might be trying something else. You know, so it's a bit raw, but I think it's nice. It's real. It's what happens when you're rehearsing.
Yeah, but I saw, you know, I've seen footage of you guys in the studio where there's cameras, and you know, it's movie cameras, film cameras.
Yeah.
A reload and all that stuff. Was that ever awkward? Because you guys are putting stuff together.
Yeah.
Then there's these guys.
It was a bit.
One guy.
It's really awkward at first.
Yeah.
You know, and you really don't want to do anything, you know, because but then after a little while, you started to forget it. Except when you were like, there were tense moments.
Yeah.
And so, you're arguing, and suddenly, you look at the camera like, shit, this is getting
someone's like, I got to reload.
Captured.
Can you hold it for a second? I got to reload this film mag,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Peter's done a great job. He sent me something really interesting this morning. He's got really good state-of-the-art technology.
Yeah.
So the film sound, a lot of it is recorded mono on a Nagra tape machine.
Yeah.
So for instance, if you've got a guitar and someone's talking, sometimes you can't quite hear what's going on. So what they've done, they've got an AI thing, an artificial intelligence thing, and they've taught the computer to know what a voice sounds like, and they've taught it to know what a guitar sounds like. So they take the piece of mono tape and they just say, okay, now lose the voice, and the computer just plays the guitar thing.
Does that scare you? That's some.
It's
great for that. It's great for that.
No, that's what I mean. It's going to be good for the film because it means they can separate. So then they tell it, now get rid of the guitar, and then you just hear the voice clean. So it means instead of a mono mix, they can actually make a little bit better mix, make it clearer.
Yeah.
But it is a bit too state of the art. It's handy for the film.
Well, we used to use the Nagra to, and then just as a microphone and let it go through that tape cycle out in the desert, and then just integrate it into the stuff because those Nagra sound so incredible.
Yeah.
Just as a microphone, just as a piece of tape, to run.
Yeah. I sometimes record on a little cassette, like a little dictaphone.
Yeah.
And, sometimes the sound on that.
Because it's being compressed so good.
Yeah, it's compression. Yeah, I'd say that to the engineer. So why does this sound so good,
Yeah.
Well, it's like really heavily compressed. Can we use it? So yeah, you can.
Yeah, that's I had a little cassette tape too, and it had compression on it, and it's great because it would act like a tape slap because it was just a little bit behind. So you do drums, and it's just that little bit of perfect tape slap,
Yeah. Have you used you do that, do you sometimes?
I still do it all the time. Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
I love stuff like that.
Yeah. So did you get to hear the rest of the album yet?
There you go. Back. I'm
yeah.
back.
You froze for a minute.
Yeah, I use that all the time. I love using the wrong stuff incorrectly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why doing this track, I just was panning stuff so hard,
Yeah.
The more it seems like when you're using 8 tracks and having to bounce stuff over, drums and bass end up over here,
Yeah. I like that.
I like that too. I mean, this record was raw for you. It was raw. It's raw. That's why I did mine so raw, because I just was like I told you, I was like, I want mine to be the rawest.
Yeah. I think you succeeded.
Wait a minute! Don't give me a hard time. I was trying to do
that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he meant to be raw, people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always go for the raw,
Yeah. Well, rock and roll. So, what's your day looking like? You just hanging? You hanging with everyone?
Yeah, I'm just hanging. I'm working. I got my own place, and I'm just being creative. Actually, doing this, because it only took a day to do. It just was felt like I should just throw it together. I mean, not like I shouldn't spend time on it. It's just I don't like to second guess too much, because then it feels like you're guessing for the second time.
Yeah.
And Yeah, and it just felt really natural. Your track felt really natural and like it came together, and so I just, you know, I wanted mine to come together too, you know, quickly.
Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, the early records that I used to love, like early Elvis,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, but you listen to that and it's so simple,
Yeah.
but it's just fantastic, you know.
Yeah, and it's raw.
Yeah, that's raw. Yeah, exactly.
That's why for
And
my
then you, hmm?
well, in my place, I ended up the first stuff I ended up buying was all that Ampex stuff from
Yeah,
Sunset, like the same stuff from Sunset that Sun City had, you know,
yeah.
all that gear, you know. I'm kind of
Mm-hmm.
I get into the gear side of it, you know.
You do? A bit of
Yeah,
a gearhead?
a little bit, yeah. Well,
Yeah,
actually, yeah, a lot of it
yeah.
because it
I don't
feels
know.
good.
I'm not technical,
Yeah,
so I don't really know enough about it, you know. So I'll just plug a guitar in and into the amp, and that's pretty much all I'll do, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
But that's where I end up too, because
yeah.
yeah, because I like to have this stuff, but I'm trained by no one, you know. It's just here,
Yeah.
and so I at the end of the day, I end up like I used the worst. I used one amp for all the parts of what I did on yours. A little
Yeah.
tiny, a little tiny solid state 110. Just
Did?
plugged it in and let it rip, you know.
Yeah. And
Because
so, yeah, and it sounds great.
yeah, it's just
Who drummed on your on Laboratory Lil?
Chad Smith from the Chili
That was
Peppers.
Chad, wasn't it? Yeah. I
He
spoke to
was he
him
was in.
yesterday, actually.
Oh yeah.
I happened to speak to him. A friend of mine was on a call to him, and I just, you know, didn't realize he was on the phone. So I said, "Hey." So we said a quick
He's
hi to
he's a
each other.
great guy and a great drummer, and I had all this weird little stuff too.
Yeah. So whereabouts are you?
I'm in
I'm
I'm I'm in Malibu right now.
Malibu. Yeah. Oh, we were out there the other day. Actually, we were seeing some friends in Paradise Cove.
Oh yeah, I'm right. I'm really close to that. Yeah, I'm really
Like
close.
it's like a trailer park.
Yeah, but it's the most expensive trailer park in in town.
Ah, you got it. That's it. It once was a trailer park.
Yeah, when they used to call it Malabama, you know.
But
Yeah,
it's no, you it's definitely gone up market now. But
yeah. It's an upscale trailer park now, that's for sure. Yeah.
really, and you go. Our friend drove us around just to show us where we were, and some of the things are definitely not trailers. They're big posh houses, you know.
Yeah, it's weird. It's old beach houses and then some pretty like seriously posh places where you're like, you know,
Yeah,
beyond it, quite beyond, you know. But there's a studio out here, so Chad played drums, and it, like I said, it was like it it was a lot of fun because it felt like it was supposed to just whatever came naturally, you know.
yeah,
Plus, I did a bunch of like tip in the hat things to your old band, you know.
yeah,
Like there's some paperback writerisms, those you know, all those quick moves like that. And then there's the kind of like come together stuff, like vocal percussion and going tats, you
yeah.
know, all that
I remember you telling me how it opens the track,
stuff.
and you
Yeah.
know, I know it's a secret, right? But it was
No,
great. So I listened out for it,
yeah.
and it was great. I hadn't noticed it, I must say, till you told me.
Yeah, as a
Really
lighter.
cool.
So I
I
froze
just
again.
had a call coming in.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Tell him I said hey.
yeah, no, I had a call coming in that I've had to block.
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
I'll
Yeah, well,
explain it. I'll explain myself later.
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. I
Oh,
I used a lighter. I figure you use a lighter occasionally here and there, so I thought if I'd use a lighter for percussion in the beginning of that tune. Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good way to start, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, man. So, like I say, did you manage to hear the other people on the album?
I haven't heard anybody's yet.
You haven't heard a copy, but because it's interesting. It's a real quite varied bunch of people. Hello there.
That's
How you
Wolfie.
doing?
Hi.
You're on global television.
What are you doing?
Welcome to the show.
What are you doing?
I'm just gonna say hello.
Oh. Say
What
hi.
you doing?
Hi.
Hi. What are you doing?
What were you doing?
Well, I was drawing downstairs.
You were drawing? What were you drawing?
Drawing. Yeah. Looks like your brother's drawing too.
He was doing math. Strangely.
Oh, is he? Oh, homeschooling.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
Well,
Actually,
you know.
If you want to send your kids over to me, I'm a really great homeschool teacher.
I remember when you were doing the track, you were saying, why am I trying to get in touch with you? Lifestyle advice.
Yeah. Yeah. That was right. Lifestyle advice. If you need any advice,
Yeah. You're qualified, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
uh,
Oh,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, it was great to do the track. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
man. Well,
Yeah.
so I'll make sure you get a copy of it. Are you vinyl? Do you like vinyl?
Yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I'll send you a vinyl
Yeah,
of
send me
the
one.
album. Yeah, it's nice though. It's a very eclectic group of people who've
Yeah. I still got my player
created.
over there.
Hello there.
I still got my player over there.
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah, ready to go.
I like your floral background.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, nice one.
Little crystal.
Oh, amethyst.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No fooling you.
Yeah, I know my gems.
Yeah, you know your jams and your gems quite well.
I know my jams, I know my gems, and I know my gyms.
You do. Yeah. And your wolfies.
Hey, now come on, wait a minute. What are you gonna sing as a song?
He's actually a good singer. Do you like to sing?
See? What would you sing if you were gonna sing? What song would you sing?
Probably Nikki Lane, huh?
Yeah, I would do.
Yeah. Yeah?
I've been working with this girl, Nikki Lane. She's really good, and he knows
We
it.
met her. We met her.
She's good? Yeah? Great.
Yeah, little booger. Yeah.
Love it.
Try to.
Ah, wait a minute.
Yeah,
It's-
let me guess. Paul.
This man cannot see.
Yeah.
It's a good job. It's a good job. What we're doing isn't important, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I love that about these things. The phone can fall over, or someone can come in, or
What's great for me is that I never cared anyways. I always thought like if it's all too prim and proper, I'm like, oh God.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's supposed to be perfect.
Yeah. I mean, people will say to me, who's going to do the lighting? Who's going to do the makeup? I go, no, I'm just going to stick the camera up.
Yeah.
And it
Well,
looks
but-
okay.
I feel the same about the recordings. They're supposed to
Yeah.
be good. Supposed to be good. They're not supposed to be perfect. Perfect is something you strive for, but it's not something you actually should expect to achieve. It's
No.
it's supposed to be raw. It's supposed to be good, but it's not supposed to be perfect.
No, I know. Yeah.
I like these records where you play everything too. Because
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
there's a certain linear behavior that's really cool.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, your feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you put the guitar down, you know exactly where the bass goes.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Well, and somehow it doesn't have to be perfect because you're like, no, I'm doing all this, so it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
I know
It's
you
good. It's funny, man. That's the great thing. One of the things I love about music is there's no rules, really. I have, until COVID, my old school in Liverpool, where me and George went, I kind of teach a class there, songwriting. But the first thing I say when I go in with the kids is say, look, let's get this straight. I don't know how to do this. You may think I know, but there's no rules. I can't give you any rules.
Yeah, well, I love that. It's the only thing I've ever known that's never wrong. You know,
yeah.
It's never wrong. You know, you show me, you think if you don't like some style of music, I'll show you 300 people there think are willing to die for it. You know, it's never wrong. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, man.
What's up?
I was gonna say something.
Oh, my son was gonna say something. Hold on.
You can't have good
Whoa.
music unless it has flaws.
Um,
You can't have
What-
good music
but
unless it has flaws.
yeah, but your dad said it's never wrong. Is your dad right or wrong?
He's not.
That's a tricky one.
He said he's not wrong. He went double negative on it. He's not.
All right.
He's not wrong.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Go see a man about a dog.
Same. Good to see you again, Paul.
Thanks for doing this, man. Thanks for
You got
hooking
it.
in, and thank the kids.
Yeah,
Thanks to the kids for being part of it. Hey, guys.
And love to Nance.
All right, man. Lots of love, Joe.
See you, mate.
See you, dude.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.